Hey you folks, Quill18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Darkest Dungeon. So, we've had a couple of really good runs in a row, as evidenced by the fact that no one is particularly stressed right now, which is a little bit weird and probably means that horrible, horrible, horrible disasters are looming. On the bright side, the game continues to be patched almost daily, actually, with little fixes here and there. For example, you may have recalled, I think twice now, we have sent someone to a sanitarium, and nothing happened. None of the negative quirks that I've selected were removed, and if we check the log afterwards, it hadn't said anything about it, for example. Apparently that was a bug that has been fixed now, so hopefully Dutch Derpy guy over here, who is currently serving some time in the sanatorium, there it is. I can't click on seeing what he's getting fixed. I think it's the torn rotator cuff. Yeah, because we don't care about the flawed release. So hopefully that will work successfully. We already removed his other negative quirk, which is a big investment in one character, especially so early on, but he's got such good stuff over here, so hopefully it'll work out. Obviously, we'll have to make sure to keep investing in him to maximize the chance of being successful. As of now, though, I think we're going to go on a run. It would be nice to throw a few more upgrades at a couple of people here and there, but we only have a limited amounts of money. So we're going to wait on that. I'm thinking of doing a Warren's run, because there's a couple available there. Now, they can be killed, they can be beaten. Their path to the boss. I don't know if this would be the boss fight. I suspect not. I suspect that would get us almost there. But I'm going to keep working on the Warrens. We haven't really done much here at all. We've got a short run and a medium run. I don't have a crap ton of money. We might be able to provision ourselves for a decent medium run. I guess we'll give it a try. We'll bring Joluoto, who is pretty solid and has upgraded weapons and not too much stress. Krakenbrow is making it like in every single run. Now, we are starting to reach that point where we want to make sure that our good characters are being grouped with other good characters to maximize the sort of chance of success, for example. Because you don't want to, someone you've invested in, you don't want to send them in with some newbies who are just going to keel over and die. But I think overall we're okay. We're going to grab Harriet over here, and then I'm tempted to continue to send in one of our Vestals, which I think is a good idea. Harriet does have a heal, but a second heal isn't bad. Plus, you know, they've got some pretty good combos. Weak Grip on Life is kind of sucky, but not too bad. Oh, also, yeah, you're the Warren's Tactician. I forgot to check to see. You can use that in the rear, you can use that in the rear, and you've been upgraded a little bit. Sounds almost kind of dirty. I forgot to check to see if anyone else had any Warren's modifiers. You don't. You do have the Slayer of Unholy. I don't know if we run into very many Unholies here. I think it's mostly going to be Beast. I think Unholies are more like ruins, more skeletons. Look at Krakenbrow's abilities. Is like, I do all the things! Oh, this would be double Unholy. You know what? Let's go to the ruins, because I think there's a heavier concentration of skeletons and other unholy type stuff over there. Sickly is kind of sucky. More stress from unholies, actually. We don't actually know if we're going to get... oh, and actually, that'll be offset. Oh, that. We get more stress resist over here. So, the Warren's modifier on Gorash doesn't really matter. I don't suppose Senti has the Ruins Observer. Okay, we're going to bring in Senti instead. Drag you, bring you over here, because we're going to the ruins. Bringing it bonus scouting, which is really good. The extra dodge is really nice too. And a lot of the unholy groups tend to have human like necromancers. I mean, I might be stacking too much. I think we might run into some brigands there too. Although we know there's plenty of brigands in the Weald, so that might be another good trait. What do we have? Unquiet Mind and Known Cheat. Neither one of these are going to be a problem in the dungeon. Doesn't minimize our ability to remove stress from this character. But overall, I'm feeling pretty okay. So we're not going to be able to Mace Bash, but we can Judgment, which I'm a huge fan of for that self-heal. Plus, we got the direct heal and the party heal. Worst case scenario that could happen here is on her first go, everyone's going to be at full hit points, and she'll really, you know, just have sort of a mediocre attack over here. But it's only minus 20% damage, which is not too bad at all. Do we want to equip anything? Like, for example... Finally remember to put in the health stone. Oh, you've got the bonus to scouting chance. And the brawler's gloves. I guess that's fine. Who do we want to drop the health stone on? You're fully equipped. You're actually a pretty good Damage dealer. You don't have that many base hit points. The plus 10% isn't going to do that much. But I guess it's better than nothing. Gives you an extra couple of hit points. So you get less stress resist. Luckily, you're going in with virtually no stress, which is nice. We could throw the dodge stone on the character in the front and move the seer stone somewhere else, which I think might be a good idea. So slightly less accuracy, which definitely sucks. But more dodge on the person who's in the very front might be a really good idea. I don't know. Everything he does relies on accuracy. Whereas, if we go back here to Senti, Senti doesn't really need the accuracy. Except for maybe dumping the stun. Actually, does she even have the stun ability? No, she has the judgment. Accuracy won't affect her heals. Whereas the bonus dodge helps keep our healer alive, which sounds pretty smart. She doesn't really do the debuff thing. And I don't like the penalty to damage. We were rolling that for a while. Okay, I like this. Let's go ahead and provision... Ooh, what's this? Ancestral Cleansing Crystal. Some people have pointed out... so I don't know what this ancestral thing is. I don't know if you can equip it to just anyone. But some people have said that the reduced chance on bleed skills might actually improve the weird reconstruction here, because by having less of a chance to apply a bleed, it means you're less likely to bleed someone when you try to heal them with weird reconstruction, which makes it extremely attractive. Some people are saying, like, oh, the bleed gets resisted more than half the time. Well, if that's true, then we're not getting enough information on our character sheet, because it looks like my Crusader, who's one of the best, should only resist the bleed 40% of the time. But stacked with that other item, pretty good. All right, enough dilly-dallying. So it is going to be a medium run. We are going to bring 12 food. I'm actually a little worried about the amount of money here, because on a medium run, I would like to stack the shovel, and kind of like one of everything. Something like that, so that we can deal with a few different things. The shovel is possibly the most important one, to the extent that I'm considering bringing two, because everything else I can just sort of skip one thing. But the shovel requires us to clear an obstacle, and we have no choice but to clear it, and if we don't, we take damage and stress. I'm hoping one's going to be enough. We'll roll the dice on that, and go. Well, that only took me 7.5 minutes to actually get into the dungeon. That's life sometimes. Whew. I think I've got a decent party. I think it's arranged smartly. I'm happy to have Krakenbrow in here. The day he dies is going to be a very sad day. Hopefully it is not that day.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Indeed. So we got to complete 100% of the room battles, which, assuming we get any scouting done at all, which should happen, because we do have a lot of scouting modifiers, then we'll be able to bug out pretty quickly. Okay, right away we get a fight, and we're surprised. And he's going to go first, so that's going to be a lot of damage right off the bat. Oh, thank you for the dodge. Okay. All right. Whew. Luckily, our Crusader's still out front. Krakenbrow can still take a lot of action. This Brigand is big in the front here, though. So that means our Grape Shot Blast isn't quite as good as I would like. I could focus fire with the pistol on, say, the Fusillard. I don't know how you would say it. I mean, that's sort of the Frenchy kind of way to say it, but I have no idea if it's right. A fusil is a French word for a gun. I could just stack damage on the guy in the front, but I think we should have... Okay, you can hit people in the back. You can't stab him. You can Abyssal Artillery and hit these two, though, which is pretty good. And Senti, can you Judgment the guy in the back? You can. Okay. I think what we're going to try to do is get rid of this dude as quickly as possible. Oh! Ho, 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 ho. Wow, what a way to start a dungeon. Krakenbrow never fails to deliver. Alright, a little bit of a bleed. It is 2 per round, which is a lot. I mean, the initial hit wasn't too bad. But yeah. I don't think it's worth healing. He's only down 2. I mean, we can't really do much in the way of damage, but I may as well start to apply some. And yeah, we're going to try to see if we can beat down the Cutthroat over here, since he does do splash damage and generally be annoying. We'll probably heal next turn. Sacrificial Stab. Oh, I can't use the weird Reconstruction or Abyssal Artillery from here. Okay. But I can stab that guy. Almost, but not quite kill him. Shake. Oh, Senti. But she does have the dodge trinket, which is helpful. All right, a little bit of a bleed there. We could do some healing. Zealous Accusation doesn't really help, so the question is, do I smite this guy, or do I just try to self-heal? With this one here, for example. It's a pretty small heal. I think it would be better to have Senti just heal me. So I'm going to start smiting the Bloodletter. Nice damage! Really good stuff. Round 2. Fight! I'm going to do the Grapeshot Blast because, assuming I hit, even minimum damage will kill the Brigand in the back while still applying a little bit of damage to the guy in front.
As the fiend falls,
Good enough.
a faint hope blossoms.
Punishment. Oh, he crit! That's going to be some stress. And we're bleeding. Actually starting to be a little bit of damage here. Also, we don't want to use the weird reconstruction on someone who's already got a bleed because it's going to reset the timer, which is particularly poor. I don't want to keep this guy alive, though, because he's going to be stacking bleeds. It's too bad that I don't have a stun in this group. That's actually the big weakness of this composition, I just realized. We have decent damage output, a lot of heal. I didn't realize we are actually, like, super mega redundant on heals. But without a stun... Oh, we do have a stun. Hands from the Abyss. Interesting. He does have the 50% resist, though. So at this point, especially he's so low, wow, we'll finish him off. So we actually didn't get a chance to do a heal over here.
A singular strike.
Well, we didn't bring any bandages either. So let's cross our fingers. What do we have here? We have a decorative urn. Now, the decorative urn... where's my listing? Where's my... There we go. Darkest Dungeon Curio Table. Decorative urn. We don't want to hit him with a shovel. Holy water will help us cleanse it to get treasure. Or we could not use anything at all and have actually a better chance or almost an equal chance of getting a disease or something as getting any treasure. I think we're going to go ahead and use the holy water. And we get... Ooh, these are 500 each. So this is a 1750 gold urn. Well worth the holy water. Can't complain about that at all. We're a little money poor. A bit of a downside, but other than that, we're doing okay. I gotta make sure that this is recording properly. Yeah. All right, let's go. Next room. So we had no choice but to go to this room. Ah, there's those unholies. Oh, these even count as unholy. I didn't realize these tempting goblet guys were actually skeletons. So this is going to generate a fair amount of stress. Definitely, I think starting with a Grapeshot Blast is good. It really makes these vulnerable to other AoEs and things. Or I could just focus on killing the douches in the back, actually. Which might be better. Ah! So close. Because that stress generation is bad. Plus, they can hit anyone in the group. We really need a heal on Harriet. I'm wondering... Well, if I do this, I can definitely kill one of them. I'm wondering if I should Weird Reconstruction myself. I don't have a bleed on right now. Even if Weird Reconstruction goes incredibly poorly, I won't kill myself. You know what? We're going to do it. Resisted the bleed. And 11 hit points. My god, that was a good one. Sometimes it backfires on you. But that worked out exceptionally well. I'm going to use the Zealous Accusation. And then when Krakenbrow goes again, he can just triple shot and kill 3 people, probably. Nice dodge. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to drop a heal on our Crusader. 4 hit points. Boop. That does mean things will survive for a little bit longer, but Senti was unlikely to be able to kill him. I mean, it's possible. I think she did technically enough damage if she can reach him, but not guaranteed. Alright, so we are building up a lot of stress. What we need to do is hit the guy in the back. Well, I guess we'll do it this way.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Still sets us up for a good shot from Krakenbrow. I think another heal is actually really well called for. And I think we're going to drop something on the front. We could do the party heal, but I haven't up-leveled it. I haven't up-leveled the Divine Comfort yet. Everyone is down. So it'll do somewhere between 4 to 8. So that's an average of 6 hit points in total healed. Which will be better than the Divine Grace. So let's go ahead and do that. So we got 4. And I think it can do a different roll for every person. Okay, Grapeshot Blast. Triple? Oh, we do get a dodge in the back. I think I'm just gonna kill him. I don't want him to go again and start, you know, the sort of stress combo where one person gets stressed and then
As
everyone else gets
victories
stressed as a
mount,
result.
so too will resistance.
Light up and heirloom chest. The heirloom chest, we will use the skeleton key on. Hidden compartment, bonus gold. Crests, jade. All right. And we didn't get a scout. That's too bad. Almost certainly there will be a fight in one of these rooms. Really shitty that we didn't get a scout, though, because it's entirely possible we might be able to avoid this entire area. I'll go south, we'll loop around, and see how it goes. And, of course, no scouting for traps either, so... Whoa! Okay, would have been nice to avoid that, because I do not believe these guys helped the quest. So, is there any chance that our open veins could one-shot someone? No, they can't do this one. So, yes, we will do the grape shot blast. We got a dodge, which is too bad, but these guys are coming in a little low. That's going to be double blanket fire, and the guys in the front can do double hits. So this is a lot of incoming damage. Whew, thank you very much for rolling badly on your attack. It's an excellent question as to what we do right now. We could potentially drop a big heal on our Crusader, assuming it works. I'm kind of a fan, especially early on in the fight like this, of just eliminating some people. Ooh, this is a poor damage roll. 5 to 8? Really? Eee. That is poor. We're going to deal a lot more damage with the Abyssal Artillery. But given the fact that there's no chance of us killing anyone with Harriet, I'm wondering if it's worth dropping a heal right now. On the other hand, we still have to wait for, who is it, Senti to go. And Senti doesn't really deal a lot of damage. She's probably better off dropping some heals in the front. So let's go ahead and do... we need to make some progress, but no, let's do a double tentacle in the back. Oh, of course we roll minimum on both. Make me really question the decision. Slice and dice. Thank you for the dodge. Uppercut slice, which I think can do a bleed. Oh, knocked us back. That's fine, I think. I don't think we can sacrificial dagger from back there, but otherwise we're okay. Zealous Accusation could potentially kill the one in the front. I should probably go for the guaranteed kill, which is this one, just to try to bring them down. It also brings more of these guys in the back to within range of certain attacks. Okay, Senti should probably do a targeted heal on our Crusader. Again, the Divine Comfort could work against on the whole party and does average more hit points in general. Everyone's a little low, but I think the focused heal is better right now. Sucks we only rolled 3. Gotta level up Senti's abilities a bit more. Party-wide attack. Party-wide dodge. Okay. We are unlikely to be able to one-shot anyone. It's possible here, about 50-50. But I think the Grape Shot Blast... Crap! Well, I mean, they might have dodged the other attack too, so that's light. We dodged everything back, so that's pretty good. This is the double tentacle in the back, which is no good. You're down 11 hit points. I think now is actually a great time to try a weird reconstruction on our Crusader. Resisted the bleed, and 5. Maybe there's some sort of hidden bleed modifier that I'm not seeing. It looks like I should only be resisting 40% of the time, so I'm either getting really, really lucky, or weird reconstruction is not as effective as laying down the bleeds, or maybe, you know, there's some sort of base application of debuff chance that's not visible. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not going to complain too much. So at this point, we're going to go back to a party heal just for greater hit point efficiency. Alternatively, we could start smashing someone down. It's only 2 to 4 damage, but the 2 to 4 damage means bringing someone closer to death range. Now, let's use a Divine Comfort. Ah, we only healed 1. Again. Shank. Resisted the bleed, which is good, but yeah, we got to start beating these people up. Let's try to take out this guy. Oh, so close. He's only got 1 hit point left. And is he going to get to go right now? Well, it's not him. But if he gets to go because he didn't die, that'll be really annoying. Okay, we're going to AoE back, guarantee the kill there, bring these 2 guys into really close death range. Double slice and dice. Ooh, and you landed it. I literally can't do anything from back here. Do I want to weird reconstruction someone? I'm going to do it on myself. I got the bleed, but I did heal 8. So a total of 5 gain, which isn't bad. We'll do a Zealous Accusation. And kill 2 for the price of 1.
Remind yourself
we got some holy water back.
Confidence is a slow and insidious killer.
We are going to do a positional swap over there, because he really can't do much from the back. What do we have here? A locked display cabinet. Well, unfortunately, I don't have a key. Apparently, you can help to smash it with a shovel. And I don't know what the odds are. This is early in the dungeon. I'm going to go ahead and keep ignoring this guy. Maybe we'll get back to it later on. Trap, trap, trap. Trap! Called it!
Mechanical hazards. Possessed by evil intent.
Yes, evil intent. Okay, that is a really useful scout. We've established these 2 rooms are empty, and there's a fight over there that we don't care about. Depending on how things play out, we may later on want to backtrack here and just pop these 2 things over here, but now clearly we want to go back to the north. One trap has already been popped. We're going to ignore the locked cabinet. Blah, blah, blah. So I didn't have to go down this loop at all, but I didn't know that for sure. But we'll save 2 rooms. Now we're going to go west. That room is empty. And there's a trap along the way. Ah, and we have to do a dig. Well, we have
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
We happen to have a shovel. Wow. Oh, fuck. I had to actually click on the shovel. It was like, it's in the slot. Yeah, just hit OK. Son of a bitch. You have slightly higher trap resist. All right. Not enough, apparently. I forgot you had to click on the shovel. I'm like, I put it in the slot. It goes in there automatically. It's very useful. Stack of books. We could burn it and get 100% stress from burning books, which we don't want to do. Apparently, there is... Could be nothing. Could be a bad effect, which is gain some stress or lose some light. Or it could be add a quirk, which 2/3 of the time will be good. You know what? Let's gamble. Let's use this guy. Desiccated and unremarkable, so nothing happened. Bit of a gamble. I'm so pissed that I forgot that I had to actually click the shovel. It's in the slot. Yes, just hit OK. Damn it. Not usually an issue with other things because you just, you drag it into the slot and it gets used instantly. No, we're going to skip that a little bit more. Although we don't have that much left to go, but no, I don't want to risk it. There's one trap over here. Let's use you. You got a fair amount of hit points, not too much stress. Nice. We've actually got a fair amount of stress accumulated. Now, we can rest. And I think I might rest in this room over here. Confessional booth. Holy water can burn off stress. So we will do that. If we don't use it, there's actually a chance. There's a 25% chance apparently you'll get loot, a 25% chance you'll remove a negative quirk, and a 50% chance that you will gain stress. We could make the roll for the negative quirk, but I think what might play off really well is if Senti here used some holy water to burn off a bunch of stress. There we go. So this room should be empty, according to the scouting information. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a camp here. Because we're at least have to do this fight. And then probably there's something else down here. There's another fight. I would like to both heal up a bit, but also see if we can get some buffs. I'm more and more convinced, especially in these medium dungeons, that you just camp early and then try to get those buffs that last until the next camp.
Circle in the dark.
I got lots of food.
The battle may yet be won.
So we'll feast. Nice heal. Good de-stress. It would be nice to drop a little bit of a heal on this fellow here. I don't think he's got a self-heal. He can heal himself. No, didn't think so. You've got the wound care. Heals 20%. Very nice. Blood, it riles me. We can do the self-heal plus get the speed buff, but we don't need that. I don't need to abandon hope. Pep talk. So I can't pep talk myself, but here we go. Do that. Okay, so stress resist. It doesn't burn off stress. 10% accuracy buff and burn off a little bit of stress. Oh, Zealot's speech. Most people are already mostly healed, but I think it's probably still a good idea and burn off a little bit more stress globally. You didn't heal at all. But very good. We've got 3 left, and if I recall correctly, we can give ourselves, yeah, clean guns over here, which is a great buff. All right, let's rest. Hopefully we don't get attacked. There's nothing to fear. We're healthy and mentally steeled for this challenge. Actually, so far, so good. We're out of firewood. We must steel ourselves to the end. Oh no, we're being attacked. which is probably going to kind of surprise and shuffle us, isn't it? Ambush. Okay, that we can work with that. They're going to get to go first. They're going to build up some extra stress over here. Damn it. We're going to lose everything we just got from camping. Versus the bleed, which is good. But yeah, you're low. Oh, you're going to focus fire Krakenbrow. Listen, let me tell you something. Krakenbrow is not allowed to lay... Ow! And you're bleeding, which means I will not want to use the weird reconstruction because it could double stack bleed, and that would be really shitty. I also can't move you. I think we might actually get the... Yeah, because if he doesn't resist the bleed, it will reset this to be 2 damage per round for 3 rounds, guaranteed 6 damage, as opposed to just the 2. The bleed's not going to be worthwhile. You are bleeding for 2. You got 3 hit points, which means you're not close enough to death, unfortunately. You've already gone, though, and we can probably splash attack you maybe from the Crusader. Maybe we won't use a heal. So tell you what, let me go and Sacrificial Dagger this guy, and a Zealous Accusation from the Crusader might kill off both, which would be pretty good. We will definitely use Divine Grace on Krakenbrow. Keep him out of death range. Here comes Zealous Accusation. Double kill. Nice. And, of course... Ooh, Knife in the Dark. And a dodge. Thank you very much. We'll go ahead and open veins. Might kill you outright, which means we can't keep stacking heals, but...
A trifling victory.
Got a skeleton
victory,
key.
Nonetheless.
No bandages, which is kind of
As
sucky.
the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
We got a couple of things we could use that skeleton key on, but it wouldn't surprise me if you ran into more of that as we go. I'm going to go ahead and start moving here. And we did scout out a trap. I'll have the occultist who's at full health try to pick it. Nice. And, okay, hey! Good news, everyone! We still have a shovel for some reason. Click the shovel. There we go. Alright. Well, either way, we would have been hit by a pile of debris, but still pretty dumb. Alright, fight time. Light is... Let's go ahead and top ourselves off. We wasted 1 point of light, but that's okay.
Is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
That's some nice bonus damage. I think there's no other prep work. I mean, we could eat a little food for some heals, but it's hardly going to do anything. And just in case we get a hunger event, I got to keep a 4 stack of... Alright, we got a Bone Defender. 38% stun resist. And fair deal of hit points. I could tentacle the guys in the back. That doesn't really help me kill the Bone Corcher faster. Oh, you know what I could do? Start off right away with a weird reconstruction. It's tough because there's 4 opponents and they can start to deal damage really fast. You know what I want to do is I want to try to trim these guys down a little bit, and specifically the guys in the back would be nice to kill. So they're ranged attacks. Not everything can reach them, but you know what? We're going to start with that. Well, good. Halfway dead on the Bone Corcher. You're going to goblet. She's got the 25% stress resistance, though. So presumably she took less stress damage than she might have. I could gun the guy in the back, but he's already gone. I think what I want to do is a Grape Shot Blast. Holy crap, that's some nice damage. Very nice. Whirl her, you know what, she's okay back there. Graveyard Slash, 4 damage, and that's it. That's fine. So we could Zealous Accusation in the front here, and actually, assuming I hit, it will kill the Bone Soldier, which will then move everyone forward and put them in nice position for a Grape Blast. I could drop some heals and things, but assuming I don't miss, getting a kill is really valuable. Whoa, big damage roll, too, on the Bone Defender. Okay, Senti, you are going to Divine Grace Krakenbrow. And I think I might Weird Reconstruction him as well. We'll see, or maybe in the front. Round 2, another Goblet. Oh, Senti might need a little bit of that. Everyone's a little low. What are we doing? It's okay, you got the stress resistance. You're fine. Okay. So, I'm going to count on the Grape Shot Blast doing a lot of damage. So, I'm going to go ahead and Weird Reconstruction someone. So, you are down 12. You are down 10. You are down 12. Who's got the highest bleed resistance? I'm pretty sure it's Juluoto in the front here. At 40%. 50% bleed resistance. Oh. And 40. I mean, they all have pretty good numbers. All right, well, let's play a 50% game. Top him off. He resists the bleed. Oh, we only healed 1 hit point. Wow, it's a good thing you resisted the bleed then, buddy boy. Oh, I can't heal. Can't heal you? Actually, it looks like I should only be able to heal... Oh, I can only heal while I'm in the first 2. It doesn't actually show me the range. How bizarre. You know what? Let's Zealot's Accusation these 2 guys. Just to make sure nothing horrible happens. And do we go for the kill? Yes.
This expedition at least promises success.
Well, it's going all right. Okay, so there's at least one more fight room. So somewhere down here. One of these 2. So we're in the right position. We do have to fight these little guys over here, which is kind of annoying. A little bit of random stressing. Hunger and Vent wouldn't be too bad because it would mean a group-wide heal. Everyone except our occultist could use a little bit of a heal. Head that way. No items I need to use. Lighting is high. Do we have any more holy water? No. There's actually a good chance of loot, but there's also a chance of disease. Let me come back after I clear the fights, at least. They're surprised! Nice. We get a full round to attack them with impunity. I don't want to push my luck too much with spending some time healing, especially him. Since this heal is only 1 to 3, let's go ahead and smooth out the field a little bit. I think it's a great opportunity for a weird reconstruction. He's down 9. Let's do a weird reconstruction on Senti over here. Resisted the bleed. I think she healed for 0. But yay, resisted the bleed. Ooh, hiss the rest of it. All right, we're gonna drop a heal, I guess, on ourselves. We could group heal, but the problem is he's full, so it really feels a little bit derpy. I mean, I could, I guess I could just judgment myself up. That's true. I forgot about that. So let me Divine Grace, perhaps our Crusader. Because, yeah, my own heals, I can just start beating on people with judgment. Knife in the dark, and that's fine. Let's go ahead and kill the guy in the front who hasn't gone this round yet. And he's already gone. Go ahead and drop a little heal. Oh, really little heal. Only 1. That is poop. Let's kill this guy with a judgment. No, he dodged. And we get no heal if that happens? Yeah. Alright, just stab him. You will probably get to go again. This is our last person this round. He's got a really high speed. He will probably start. You can heal yourself mostly. You're not down enough. You're down 10. A weird reconstruction might theoretically overheal you, but not really. You resisted the bleed, healed 6. Very nice. You round. He does get to go first, which means a little more stress. No, you didn't. Oh, you can't goblet from the front, I bet. Finish you off. Okay.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
I think I'm actually going to prefer having... I don't think I like the dodge penalty, so I don't think I'll equip the Accuracy Stone. It's a little tempting on people in the back who don't get targeted as often, but at the same time, they're a little bit squishier, so if they get hit by anything, it's horrific. Oh, he never disarmed a trap, apparently.
Curious is the trap
That's a lot of
maker's
damage.
art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
I'll have to drop another heal on Krakenbrow. Tempted to even move him back a little. When you act from the first 2 ranks, you can stab. And you can hands from the Abyss, which has the stun. How many hit points you got left? 11. What can you do from the 3rd rank? You can pistol shot, grape shot, and open veins. You know what? We're going to go ahead and do a little swap here. In case we run into brigands who can do the extra damage to the first 2, I'm going to take Krakenbrow out of contention for that source of damage. And then we're going to move you down here. Hey, free torch. Which, actually, we do need to pop our torch up. There we are. Bookshelf. 25% nothing, 25% quirk, of which 2/3 of the time it'll be good. There's a chance to stress up. There's also a chance to scout. You know, we can afford some stress. Let's use a Harriet over here. You like books? Dull and uninteresting. Alright. Random walking stress, and should be an empty room. So the last fight should be over here. Hey, we even got a scout out for it. No traps revealed. Treasure room. Pop that open. Heirlooms! Nice! 4 more crests. Nice. We had a hard time getting crests for a long time. Including never getting any crests in the, Oh no, it's deeds we weren't getting here. Never mind. I don't have any holy water or anything like that. I don't remember the, decorative urn if we used nothing. There's a chance for some extra loot. We could also get blighted. You got lots of hit points. Possibly go wrong. Nothing but ashes. Oh, and the anti-venom counters blights too. So if we got that, yeah. We could always try sprinkling the anti-venom on the urn as well. That might be a possibility. Alright. Bit of a mixed group. They do have some good speed. Tempting Goblet. Oh my god!
Turns.
And a crit Krakenbrow. There's really nothing he can do about anything. Whoa, our light dropped like crazy. What the hell happened? There you are. Didn't I just check the light? Maybe not. I don't know. We're going to start with the splash. There's a chance you can maybe one-shot the Bone Soldier, but you can't bleed him or anything yet either. So it's like 50-50 and no bleed. Now, we're going to Grape Shot Blast. Bring everyone down to crit range, to kill range. Might have even gotten a crit, which would have been nice. Rend for the old gods, which I think resisted the bleed. Very nice. Eldritch Rush, or Push, which will push him back. Oh no, he can't do anything back there. And he doesn't have the auto advance. This is actually really poop. I don't like having him in the front. We can use our tentacles to potentially stun someone. We'd also go for the easy kill over here. I mean, obviously not with the tentacles. We could go for a stun there. Assuming we hit, we will kill the Bone Soldier. And I think that's probably better than stunning this guy. We got a high accuracy with the Sacrificial Dagger. Oh, you can Inspiring Cry from back here. No, not good enough. Get Krakenbrow to the back. You are going to heal Krakenbrow. Nice. 5 is really good because that puts him at 7, which should allow him to dodge most stuff. We're going to go for another Grape Shot. Very good. This is the last fight. We don't have to do any crazy heal tricks. Let's just go and finish it. Minimize how much stress you might gain.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Unlocked Strongbox. Contents are yours. We got a couple of deeds and some gold. Alright, not a very impressive treasure. But what we can do now, since we still have some food, we have 4 food, we're going to backtrack and try to pop a few of these extra treasures maybe. Obviously, there's a chance we'll, you know, gain more stress. That's already been used. And stress is the thing you carry out of the dungeon, which sucks. Also, I mean, right now our inventory is full, but there's some stuff we can drop because, for example, anything that we can't carry out. Torches, food. If we've got some antitoxin, all that kind of jazz. Yeah, so a couple little bits of stress ain't good. But they're actually alright on stress right now. Oh, we actually scouted a trap. Wait. It was on the map, but I didn't see it on the ground. I was just saying...
Machinations spring to life.
We've already walked through here.
With
How
a
do...
singular purpose.
Doesn't make any sense. I'm going to try putting anti-venom on here. Technically, I need if I get a blight. No, no effect. We wasted one, but we might need... Oh, you resisted. Good. Go through here. Go there. Trapped. We're bleeding. We didn't get much in the way of stress, and the bleed doesn't matter. That's a pretty bad bleed. The 6-point bleed. Go here. And what I'll do is I'll go east and open these 2 up and then ignore the fight. Which we can do. Yeah, we are getting a couple of little spits of stress, but not much. Oh, we have a key. Gold and a bust. Alright. Don't mind if I do. Can you stack the gold? No. Alright. Oh, it's like an item. This is an item of gold worth 1,500, I think. Something like that. Hunger. Eat. No stress gain for us. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to start moving south. Oh, we need a shovel for that, and we do not have one. So, we get... The damage doesn't matter, but the massive amounts of stress you get from it does. So, I guess that'll end our run. Okay. Still, a very good run.
Room, hall by hall, we reclaim what is ours.
Cleansing crystal. How do we put this on someone? Can anyone use this? Ancestral. I don't know what that means. We have a lot of money now, though. Come on. Lockjaw is very bad. We're going to have to cure that. Steady is fine. A slight bonus to scouting is fine. Stout is okay. Senti's actually got a fair bit of stress, so we're going to have to de-stress her. And actually, she's got a very limited set of choices for where she can de-stress.
I can still see their angry faces as they stormed the manor. But I was dead before they found me. And the letter was on its way.
The Survivalist and the Nomad Wagon are now unlocked. The Survivalist is over here. Oh, upgrade camping skills.
Places, she is a stalwart survivor and a strict instructor.
Okay, so we can't level them up, but what we can do is unlock new ones. Okay, that's good to know. And the Nomad Wagon?
Trinkets and charms.
Trinkets?
Gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
Wow, that is good. I mean, lowered max hit points is rough, especially since the Plague Doctor doesn't have a lot of hit points to start off with, but bonus accuracy? Plus 10% chance to bleed skills, minus 1% crit. Might be good. That's hard to decide on, but it might be really good. We can get more trinkets every time, reduce the cost. I think we're going to leave it as is for now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a cut in here, and then the next video I'll deal with as much town stuff as possible. We'll figure out exactly how we want to de-stress anyone, if we want to hire anyone, how we want to spend our money, and make a decision there. But that'll have to wait until next time. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.